Anybody, don't stop talking to me now. Because at some point, keeping the lights on to the hospital becomes more important than the day-to-day work of the department. To them, they'll say, hey, there are travelers all over. We'll just find a company. People leave organizations all the time. We can find a subject matter expert. We can find a tactician. We can find a technician. We can find someone good. But someone who really knows how to run a business, the business of healthcare, oh, that's a rarity. And if they know what they're doing in their department, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is why when we talk about getting to the next level, mastering the subject of what you do is first level. That's the first step. That's the first step. It's the first step. It's not the last step. I have a training that I do, and I'm not going to show you, but I will tell you, and I want you to write this down. Okay? I'm going to tell you, and I want you to write it down. And it's the 4 levels of mastery. I just want you to write these down. The first level of mastery are your skills. That's you doing the job. Write this down. Mastering your skills. It's you doing the job. Y'all see that? Screenshot it. Screenshot it. The first level is mastering the skills. The second level is now mastering people. They say, Dr. Jake, I just really love what I do, but managing people and dealing with people and training people and coaching people and dealing with their issues, I'm not. We're talking about you wanting to gain the respect of your senior leadership, right? Gaining the executive edge. If you are presenting an initiative to your senior leadership, their next question is, who's going to drive the initiative? And do you have enough respect, rapport, and influence within your organization or managing your organization so when you put the initiative forward that everybody's going to buy in? Melody made a point. She said, but it doesn't breed company loyalty. You're right. But can I tell you something? Haven't we been seeing the same thing for the last decade in our industry of healthcare? We've seen it. The same thing in our industry of healthcare. It doesn't bring loyalty. When senior level leadership doesn't trust their business operators at the lower levels, this is when they make overriding decisions without including you. Because in their mind, you're great at math. You can do the skill, but mastering the people, mastering the business, running the scale of the healthcare system, we're not going to trust you with that. So you master the people. That means learning how to talk to people in their language. Oh, this is so great. Why? Because learning how to communicate and talk with people from different backgrounds, with different attitudes, with different things going on in their life, that's coming to work, working a double shift, maybe working a double, maybe having 2 full-time jobs. If you can galvanize and get everybody as much as you can on the same page, just a consensus in the organization, Senior leadership can see you do that on a regular basis. It'll teach you how to talk to senior leadership, because every single person that's within your department, whether you're in a lead position or not, don't you have to talk to them different? Somebody could take a little bit of tough love. Other people, they may need a little bit of push, a little motivation. Others, you got to do one-on-ones. Some people, you tell them what to do. You don't have to tell them nothing else. They'll get it done. But when you know how to properly and efficiently communicate with all types of people in your organization, that'll send a signal to leadership. We put an initiative forward. How fast can the organization buy in? If you're a supervisor, you're a team lead, you go give a complaint to your manager, your director, your upline, without taking the initiative to say, I will control this project. I'm going to move it. Complaint is just that, a complaint. Then we get upset and say, they don't listen to me. You brought the problem, didn't create the solution, and you didn't offer to drive the project through. You may say, Dr. Jake, I've done that. I brought the problem. I've talked about the solution. They still didn't trust me. You know, their next question might have been, how many people in the department will listen to that person? This is why I tell you, gaining the executive edge doesn't start with position. It starts with service. If I can influence people from a lower positional status to get them to work together, galvanize as a group to make change, to make our workplace better. If I can do that from a lower position, when I'm asking for more responsibility, senior leadership will say, okay, every time. Y'all still with me? You banking what I'm thinking? Let me see some B's in the chat. B's in the chat. B's in the chat. I can't help it. I can't help it. Let me see some B's in the chat. So as a senior leader, they're not just looking at the function of this. They're also, when they're giving you more resources, it's them betting their career, their position on your ability to execute. I'm getting hot. Oh, Dr. Jake then came out the jacket, y'all. Oh, teaching is in session. I didn't even get a haircut, y'all. I was so excited to come here. Can I tell y'all something? I'm going to tell you a secret. My son was in the hospital till 3 a.m. this morning. And I'm here teaching my butt off this morning to y'all. Ain't I? He was in the hospital at 3 a.m. And I'm excited to be here. He's better now. That's leadership. So what are we talking about? Not, can I find the budget? They can find a budget if they trust you. It's, do I trust you to execute on behalf of me? Because when I ask for more budget, because you already went over budget this year, we'll talk about that in a second. You already went over budget this year. We 6 months into the year and you blew your budget. If you're asking me for more resources, my question as a leader is, why would I trust you with more resources and you weren't resourceful with the resources that you had? So it's not a matter of the need of the department as much as their ability to think that you can make it happen. Because this is what we fail to realize. If senior leadership okays you for more materials or more equipment, they invest in another $1 million or $500,000 or $250,000 into your department, right?